everybody, I'm Jerry Paul and I'm an indie author and welcome back to my channel. I write adult fiction across a variety of genres, and if you think that might interest you, then think about subscribing below. So today we're going to be talking about pre-order swag. As you know, I've done pre-order swag for my most recent books, and while I've talked about pre-orders before, which I will link up in the cards, I don't think I've done a whole video on pre-order swag and or pre-sale giveaways. So what are they? How do they help? Should you do them? Glad you asked. I'm going to give you some tips and details about all of that. So number one, what is pre-order swag? Pre-order swag or a pre-sale giveaway are two different things. Swag is like bookmarks, stickers, badges, etc. that are exclusively for those who pre-order. Sometimes they're physical, sometimes they're digital. It's something I've seen a lot of traditional published authors do, and indie authors as well, to help build up hype and get people to pre-order their books. A pre-sale giveaway is basically along the same lines, but instead of sending out to everyone who pre-orders, they all get entered in to win, usually 1 or 2 grand prizes. It's the same kind of idea that you are building up the hype and getting people to enter by pre-ordering your upcoming release. This is something I've seen a lot of bigger name indie authors do, but I've not ever seen a traditional publisher do it, but that's just my experience. Number 2, how does it help? It can be a way for readers of your books to get access to things that no one else is going to have access to. Like if you're doing swag of character art or signed book plates, this is the way for them to show how much they support you, and it's a way, as I said, to build up the hype and increase those pre-order numbers. It's like a badge of honour for some readers to know that they got the swag or entered the giveaway and stand to win something huge. It also spreads the word as more and more readers get their swag and such and pass it on to their reader buddies. It can be a big help, but if you're talking about physical items, postage, depending on where you are in the world, and depending on where you're sending it and how much it costs, can be expensive, so bear that in mind. I will say that I've seen some authors do digital swag for international people just so they can be included in the build up to release, and that works well. Number 3, do you have to do it? As with anything like this, no, you don't have to do it. If you're a smaller fish like me, you do have the choice of not doing pre-order swag or a giveaway and just build up the hype in other ways. I have had good reactions to my swag, and because of that I've kept doing it, but it's not a mandatory thing. I think a lot of traditional published authors do it simply because they can get a wider reach that way, especially if they're a debut. That said, it's not something you have to do. I recommend it if you usually get a lot of pre-orders or if you write certain genres, like some YA genres and adult ones too. I also recommend it for a series, simply because a lot of readers will want the complete set to round up their collection. Number 4, what kind of things should you include? Pretty much anything can be included digitally, but physically I've seen character art, bookmarks, postcards, stickers, badges and other things like that. Like I said, the postage costs can be high, and because of that some authors will limit the physical stuff to their own country while only doing digital for the international readers. If you're pushing paperbacks, you can do signed book plates that have been specifically designed for your book. You can also do book boxes, which is something I've seen done, and they can include things like candles and the like. The idea is that these should all be things that match your brand, your target audience, and also the book in question. I usually get mine all printed and sent it to me by a company, and then we'll mail things out as and when people send in their proof of purchase, but you can do it your own way too. And number 5, any tips? My biggest tip is to make sure that you have the form for the pre-sale giveaway and it's easy to find. If people have to hunt around to find it, they won't go to the effort, and that might put people off pre-ordering. Set yourself a budget for postage if you decide to go international or not. Mine usually fit into a small envelope or bubble mailer, and then while expensive to do it all at once, hello Torty, they generally don't cost too much when I go out to send them in batches. Make sure you let people know that if they pre-order they can get something exclusive to the book and pre-orders. This allows people who might have decided to wait until after release to pick up the book, and if that's the case, they might be swayed into clicking pre-order before that. Mostly have fun with it. Whatever you decide to do, it's about sharing that build up to release day fun with your readers. So there we go, those are my bits and pieces about pre-order swag. I will be doing pre-order swag this year, but I can't release any of the details because I haven't done a cover reveal yet. That is coming in July. I'm really excited about the release for Second Pang, and I'm really looking forward to sharing the cover with you guys and all of that, so be sure to subscribe to check it out. So have you ever done pre-order swag, or would you ever like to do pre-order swag? Let me know in the comments down below. So that's all I've got time for today. If you want to support my channel, you can comment, like, or subscribe. I post new videos on Thursdays. You can find me all over social media, and my books are available everywhere. And don't forget to pick up Lights Off, which is the third in a young adult dystopian trilogy. And also don't forget to grab a ticket for Author City in Birmingham in July 2023, where I'll be signing books. All the links for which are listed below. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep writing. Bye.